can I work in China? Can I work in China as a student? Okay, can I work in China as a student? This question is really, really very, 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 very important. Hey Cash Nations, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time of coming, you're welcome, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're returning, you're welcome. Okay, I'm going to be doing something different from the usual. I'm going to be answering some questions sent to me on my Instagram page. If you don't know I have an Instagram page, kindly know now I do have an Instagram page, and I'm going to be dropping the handle right here. And if there's any question you want to ask me about coming to China or assumption about me, you can send it on my Instagram page or message. And so then, guys, I'm going to be answering the questions sent to me on Instagram, but you can also send me questions down below at the comment section. I'll be answering them too. But if you feel like you want it to be confidential, you can send it to me on my Instagram, okay? And I'm going to be answering them. So I have few questions here with me written down here. I kind of wrote it down because using my phone now. So guys, I'll be answering few of the questions, not everything. Then let's dive into today's vlog. So the first question here is when is the right time to visit China? Okay, I did not read the first part. She said, hi Rose, my name is, but I won't call her name. So she said, when is the right time to visit China? Okay, I've been in China for the past 2 months now. I've been here since September. So, and when I came here, it was kind of autumn. Then it was autumn. So now we are already entering winter. So, but if you are someone that based in Africa country or in an African country, I think the best time for you to come is either spring or autumn time. Yes, because during winter this place is really kind of cold. Even now, most times when we go out, we kind of put in or wear some like much clothes because of the cold and because we are not really used to this weather. So if you're someone that wants to come for a visit or a vacation, I think the best time for you to come is springtime or autumn time. You'll be kind of familiar with the weather, or you'll be kind of used to the weather, instead of coming during winter time and falling sick. Except you're someone that wants to come and stay for long here in China, then you definitely get used to the weather. So also, if you want to come, avoid visiting China if you are coming here for a vacation. If you're coming on a vacation or you want to come for a visit, the best time for you not to come is during Chinese New Year. Except you want to come and see how Chinese New Year is. But if you really want to have some relaxation or time alone, you don't need to visit China during Chinese New Year, because it's normally kind of crowded. Like some people that are based outside, they want to, some indigenous, I'm talking about the Chinese people that are based outside, they want to come back during that Chinese period, Chinese New Year period. Yeah, they want to come back and they want to spend time with some families. So when you come, this place might be too crowded, and if you're kind of someone that doesn't like much crowd, coming during that time is really a no. So if you want to come, just check the time. Chinese New Year should be February time, so it's a no. But when you want to come, you can come during spring and autumn time. That's the nice or the best weather that can suit you if you're someone that's is not staying in a place that has winter. I guess I answered that question. So now the second one is coming to China, should I buy food stuff? Should I buy food stuff? Okay, I believe what this person is trying to ask is, when she's coming to China, what should she bring, and is she allowed, or is she supposed to bring food stuff and all that? Coming to China, I think you can actually get things you need here in China, because the mistake I made when I was coming to China is that I went and I bought so many food stuff. I bought so many things thinking that coming down to this place I'm not going to get them, not knowing that they are actually online, that I can get it. So after everything, I had to pay some overload bill at the airport, and it was really much. I paid like 28,000 naira then pay 28,000. It was kind of huge. And then when I got to China and I noticed that China has those stuff, I was like, wow. As soon as I know, I would have just combined the money with the 28,000 I paid at the airport for extra luggage, and also the money I use in buying food stuff. I would have added them together and then purchase this stuff online. But most of this stuff you can get when you're coming that are really, really important. If you're someone that use sunscreen and sunscreen, you can get it at your country or any place you are, because it's really difficult to look for, to get it here. Like powder, foundation, all those kind of stuff, your color, you can get it in your country, because getting it in China, it's not that they don't have it, but most of the stuff they have here is something that they use, like, because their color and their skin color and your skin color is kind of not the same. So you need to get those ones in your country. Also, another thing you can get before coming is clothes and shoes. Because it happens that most people come to China and then get some things, and after they finish buying it, like shoes, after they finish, like 42, size 41, 42, most of my friends, they have gotten size 42, and actually they wear 40, but when it arrives, it's kind of not their size. So when you're coming, it's not that you're not going to see, you will see, but it's luck. Like, it's always luck. So most times if you buy it and it doesn't fit you, you still need to like look for someone that will buy it from you. So that's kind of the stuff we used to face here. So when you're coming, you should buy your clothes, your shoes. That one is more important. Buy your shoes, then deodorant and your sunscreen, and also powder. So now another question is, can I work in China? Can I work in China as a student? Okay, can I work in China as a student? This question is really, really very, 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 very important. But you can't work in China as a student. Most of the time, if you are here on a scholarship, you can't work. You're not allowed. It's it's illegal for you to work in China using student visa. But you can always play smart. But I'm not advising you to do that. Don't say you heard it from me. So you cannot work in China as a student. You cannot work in China because it's not allowed. I could remember the day we had a welcome party in our school. I think is one of the head police. I don't know how I'm going to address him, but he has rank. He should have rank, and then he advised us on not working in China. And also he made an instance of someone that was working in China, and the guy was caught and he paid huge amount of money, like huge. I think it's kind of 19,000 renminbi or 9,000 renminbi, I've forgotten, but the money was really, really huge. And then he said something about if you're working and you get caught, that most times they used to withdraw your scholarship. If you're on scholarship, they might withdraw it. Or I think the fact for you to pay that particular amount, for you to pay that huge amounts, maybe it's when you're on self-sponsor, but the withdrawal of scholarship stuff might be when you are here on scholarship. They might take it from you. So anything you are doing here in China, when it comes to making money, you need to be very, very smart. Maybe my next YouTube video, I might be doing a vlog, or I might be doing a video concerning what you can do, or what you should, or what you can do for you to make some money in China. But I will not give you the tips here. To be in my next video, okay? So I will be talking about that. There are some other things you can do here in China to make some money apart from doing the illegal stuff, which is working. Yeah, working as a student in China is illegal. It's illegal. So don't have that in mind. Don't have that in mind of coming to work in China. But you can do some other things that will fetch you money. We'll be talking about that in our next video. So now okay, the next question here is places that are fun to visit. Places that are fun to visit. Okay, I've not really been outside here in this province. I've not really gone out. I've not really gone places. The place I know I've been to in China is this place I am, this province I am, and also Guangzhou. Yeah, Guangzhou is just a land of business. If you're coming for business, if you're coming to purchase things, or you want to do things that concerns business or making money, the place you need to go is Guangzhou. But there are some other places you can go to that are really fun to be, like Beijing. Beijing, I heard, is very like, Beijing is actually the state or the country capital. Yeah. So Beijing, and also Beijing has so many fun places that you can go to. They have the Great Wall there in Beijing, so you can visit that place. And Beijing is actually beautiful. I've not been there, but I've seen the pictures. So Beijing is a place you can consider when you're trying to come to China on a visit. But there's always a but. I think the Shongguofe, the the daily expenses, yeah, I said it in Chinese. I think the daily expenses is kind of much. Yeah, when you're coming to Beijing, you spend much. Unlike this place that we are, the daily expenses, like what you have to spend a day, is not really that high. The cost is not really that high. But going to Beijing or Shanghai, there's another place called Shanghai. Shanghai is also a nice place for you to be if you're coming on a visit. So these are the two places I can tell you on. And also Guangzhou, if you're coming for business in Guangzhou. But you can also visit where I am. Although people used to say that it's not really that nice, it's not really that. Before I came to this place, they used to say that where I am, Gansu province, which is Lanzhou, is really kind of local, timid, not developed and all that. But no, it's not like that. This place is actually nice, but just that they don't really have fun center that much. So if you want to go to a place you have fun, you have all this kind of stuff, think about Beijing, think about Shanghai, and think about Guangzhou for business. Now, let's move down to the next question. What budget for accommodation? Okay, budget for accommodation. That part I'm not really certain, but I know last week my teacher was talking about is a particular place he puts on rentage, his house, like he puts on rentage, and the amount he called was 2,700 renminbi per month. I think 2,700 renminbi, 25 is 130,000, calculating by 50 or 52. Then that 2,700, sorry, I'm not really good at maths, but I think it's like 150 or 160,000 naira per month. If you're coming here for self-sponsor, it will not really be easy for you. Seriously, it will not really be easy for you, because you need to think about the house rents, like your monthly house rents, and it's kind of high, 160,000 per month. So it's really much. It's really much. Like in my country, I think there are some places that you're going to use that 160,000 to pay for 1.5 year, yeah, of a self-contained. Like seriously, I'm saying the truth. So accommodation fee here is not really that cheap. It's not that cheap. I don't really know about other places, but this place is not that cheap. So when you're coming to this place for self-sponsor, you should really be prepared. Like prepared. So now, are the locals friendly? I said something about this in my last post. 10 things you need to know before coming to China. You can check that out, and also I'm going to put in the description I'm going to be putting the link to that particular vlog in the description box. You can click on it and watch that. So I won't be talking much about this part, but what I said there was that, like, I don't really need to go into details. Most of them are friendly, most of them are not. So you just watch that and then you get what I'm trying to say. So I'm not going to be answering this particular question. So you should watch 10 things you need to know before coming to China. I think it will help you, and it will answer this particular question that you just asked me now. So now, I think this should be the last, because kind of exhausted some time. This one said, "Hi, Cash Rocks. I heard that it's not safe to talk about religion. How true is this?" Okay, it's not safe to talk about religion. How true is this? I think it's really true. It's the truth. You're not allowed to talk about. So it's not that you're not allowed to to follow your religion is two different stuff. It's not that you're not allowed to serve who you want to serve. It's not that you're not allowed to pray when you want to pray or do what you want to do as a Christian or as a Muslim. It's not that you're not allowed to follow your religion, but you're not allowed to try to convince people about it. Like you cannot walk up to a Chinese person and then you start telling that person about Christ. It's not allowed here. The day we had our welcome party, the same man said something about this. He said you're allowed to do whatsoever you want to do in your room. You want to go to church, you can go to church. If there's a place that they have church here, you can visit the church. You can pray with your people. If there's mosques, you can visit the mosques and pray with your people too. But you're not allowed to either approach a Chinese person or approach anybody and start preaching the gospel, or probably you're making noise or taking microphone and then shouting repent or do all those kind of stuff. So you're not allowed to preach here in China. You're not allowed to go out and start talking to people about your religion. You're not allowed. So but you can visit your place of worship and worship whoever you're worshiping. I hope I answered this particular question. I don't know how to go into details in it again, but you're not allowed to start preaching. So now I think I'll be stopping here, but there are some other questions that I hear, but I think I will have to do a part 2 of this video. This one said, will I be able to make people understand me? Will I be able to make people understand you? Yeah, you can. If you can speak, you can. I think you can, but most especially what I said in my previous post, I said something like, if you can speak Chinese, if you understand Chinese, I think is kind of the best thing. If you can speak Chinese, it will give you more advantage. It's not that there are some Chinese that actually speak English, although sorry, their English might not be that good, but they understand. So when you try to express yourself, maybe probably using demonstration and all that, they might get the flow, they might flow with you. But I think the best is for you to really know Chinese, or you have the app. So there's 1 or 2 ways you can get people or make people to understand you when you come to China. It's not only by you knowing how to speak Chinese, but the best is when you know how to speak Chinese, it just adds to your I don't know how to put it again. So these other questions I'll be answering them later. Do I need a guide while traveling? Baggage limit to China. Okay, hello Rose, please, what are the things I need to know before coming to China? I've said this. Just check my previous post, 10 things you need to know before coming to China. I'm going to be dropping the link here. And then the other questions I'm not able to answer, I'm going to answer them in probably my next video. I don't know when I'll be doing that, but I'm going to be answering that. Okay guys, this is where I'll be ending today's vlog. I hope I answered all your questions. The Q&A section with me, I answered everything. And then if you're not following the Instagram, I won't forget to say this again, I'm going to drop the link. I've already dropped the handle, so you have to go to the Instagram page and then follow my page and ask the questions you want to ask. And don't forget to subscribe. It's very, very important. Subscribe, like click on that subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to like and comment, because it means a lot to me. And also the next one I want to be doing is also assumption about me. I feel like trying that out. So if there's anything you think, or if there's anything you want to know about me, you can just ask the question. I'm going to be answering them. Okay, so guys, this is where I'll be ending today's vlog. Hope I was able to entertain and answer your questions. All right, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye bye.